Today I'm going to be playing a bunch of YouTubers' favorite brawlers, and obviously we're starting off with the head honcho, the big man himself. Kairos Time's favorite brawler is Jessie. I mean, listen, if I have to play Jessie, I will. You don't got to twist my arm too hard about it. I handpicked a bunch of creators' favorite brawlers. Some are really good and others are not so good, and I'm not so good with them. But anyway, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that Jessie, for some reason, everyone seems to think that she is genuinely the worst brawler in the game. I'm talking like former Doug tier brawler, former Hank tier brawler, just abysmal, unplayable garbage. And honestly, I think someone's trying to push some propaganda. Fundamentally, I think the idea is flawed. Okay, wait a minute, let me back up here. But yeah, listen, I do get it though, right? Jessie is really weak to a lot of different types of brawlers. Like if this Lily decides that she wants to kill me, I will die. That's it. She can use her gadget to close the distance on me, and she can pretty much run me down and use her super to eliminate me. And there's nothing I can do. I have no mobility. I got no escape. I got nothing. And that's not good. And speaking of which, I think I'm gonna die here in 3 seconds. Oh, look at that. Well, that's quirky and fun and different. Luckily, Spike comes out of the spawn with the blammo on him, and we take him out the Aki way. I'm 29. Anyway, I've been playing Jessie for so long, since I've had like 400 trophies, I think, give or take. Because basically, you could get trophy road brawlers out of boxes back in the day. And before I even reached the trophy requirement to get Jessie, I had her unlocked. And I thought that that was the coolest thing in the world. And ever since then, Jessie's been my favorite. Kairos Time. Great choice. The next brawler I'm gonna play comes from my friend Wasim. I use friend very loosely because this guy just loves to make me angry, but we are playing Mortis in honor of him. I said we were gonna get to brawlers that I'm just fundamentally not that good with, and here we are. It's striking early. It's not great. Yeah, Mortis has been a brawler I've avoided playing for a while. He's one of my lowest trophy brawlers ever, I think, but luckily, I mean, we can just auto aim onto the Byron. I still die, even though it was supposed to be a free kill. It's not great. It's not great. Mortis was never that good, but you needed to know ball in order to play him at an efficient level. Like, you needed to know your matchups, who he was strong against, who he was weak against, who to avoid, when you could go in and use your super, when to avoid certain situations, things like that. It's all very important and quintessential in playing. What am I supposed to do about that? Wait a minute, hold on. Would Wasim be proud of me? No, he probably wouldn't, because I should have gotten all of those kills. I don't know. I didn't do it right. Oh, that's fun. Use the button! Oh my god, I clicked it! I went to click it. So, editor, go back and zoom in on my finger. Was I not over top of the super button right there? Oh my god, I just clicked the hypercharge button and it didn't go. And I missed... That didn't go the way that I had planned at all. But anyway, moving on, we've got a bit of a wombo combo here. We've got two YouTubers' favorite brawler. It's the same brawler. Lex and Nub's favorite brawler, and it's Crow. I feel like Crow has fallen off so hard. He used to be one of the best brawlers in the game, and it was... Oh, that's fun. But it was mostly because of his gadget. His slowing gadget in particular used to be insanely strong. It would slow people for way too long. It was just really, really good in the game. And now it's not. Dude, my Mandy's doing everything. It doesn't matter if Crow is mid and he's fallen off from Grace. My teammates are actually just doing everything. I'm just running around it. You know what? It's nice to get carried from time to time, you know? Wait a minute. That Cordelius is actually going to get a double kill, and I'm going to be stuck in 1v1. Never mind, I killed him. See? I'm doing my part. But anyway, Crow's slowing Toxin used to be the bee's knees. It used to be so good that it was played in multiple world championships on multiple different maps, and it honestly would, like, one single good use gadget, I mean slowing two opponents at the same time, could win you the game, genuinely. And speaking of winning the game, it looks like my teammates here might actually just kind of do everything for me. Cordelius does have super. I'm gonna try and make a play. I'm gonna use my gadget for the first time in the game for some reason. Okay, he's trying to reposition, and I'm trying to let my teammates know, help me, help me. No one can help me. Why am I screaming for help? No one can hear me. Oh, nice, Mandy. Thank you. There we go. Lex and Nub's favorite brawler, we get away with. Next up, we've got Snake Thug's favorite brawler, and that is Surge, who is all the way down. There he is. Got him. I should play Showdown out of respect for Snake Thug and what Surge is and how good he is at Showdown, but I'm not playing the game mode with the Subway Supers. It's not happening. So instead, we're playing Brawl Hockey. Surge is one of those brawlers that's really been through a lot of different iterations and transformations between changing the way his super works and his gadget works and everything like that. And you know what? Honestly, he's somehow still unbelievably good despite all the changes. I feel like he's passed the test of time, if you will. A lot of older brawlers have just gotten outdated and not useful, but somehow Surge is always relevant in every meta. Uh-oh. Please, 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 please. I love Brawl Hockey. I love that you can accidentally score on your opponents. That's awesome. You can do it without even meaning to. And I wasted my super because I'm just fat and ugly. And then I get walking caned by the gray. Guys, let me know what you think about Brawl Hockey, because I'm having flashbacks from that ranked season where they brought Brawl Hockey into ranked, and then it was like every other game you played was Brawl Hockey, and you couldn't get away from it. That's what I'm living right now. I'm using the wrong star power. That's, that doesn't do Surge any justice. It wasn't even a great game mode for him. That tilts me out of max tier. I'm moving on. Next up is a bit of an odd one, and that is Ashland's favorite brawler, which is Squeak. I'm also gonna put on a better skin. Let's go with Ghost Squeak. We got the fall season coming up here. I'm going out of Brawl Hockey. We're going back to Gem Grab. I feel like Squeak is one of those brawlers that has never been really bad. I'm talking bottom tier, bottom of the barrel bad. But he's also never been that good. He's never been at the top of the S tier, at least from what I can remember. Unless like they did some balance changes and he was randomly good for one day. Which, by the way, Jessie was also really good for one day. I've never seen an emergency nerf come in faster than I did for Jessie. Some of you might remember this one. I don't know what they did. I think they changed the movement speed of her shot and something with the reload speed. She was really strong, probably the best brawler in the game, and they nerfed her in one day. When has Brawl Stars ever nerfed another brawler that fast? Anyway, I'm done yapping. I just see a Jessie here. Tom Brady, we've got... You're dead. See you later. But yeah, anyway, Squeak, one of those brawlers who's never been the absolute best, but he's never really that bad. It's just, he's kind of a niche pick. If you're doing a draft format, he's kind of a weird pick. He does have a lot of counters, but really, I mean... His hypercharge obviously makes him great. Penny, you better run for the hills. You better run. Run, Penny, run! And even, yeah, they've reworked some of his gadgets, and honestly, it's probably for the better, because this rewind gadget has gotten a crazy buff ever since they took out gadgets, the number of uses, and they made it a timer. Extra range gadget has been a lot of fun. I highly recommend trying it. The next brawler I'm playing comes in from Corey, and everyone who knows Corey knows that his favorite brawler has been and always will be Sprout. I feel like a crazy grandpa with war stories in the way that I've been playing Brawl Stars for so long. I've been around for every broken brawler's release ever. And that includes Sprout, where you used to be able to trap your opponents inside of the goal, and when they were immune, they couldn't walk through. So if you walled off the goal, it would just pin them in there. They were stuck, and you could just farm them over and over and over. It was the most toxic thing ever. And on top of that, almost every shot had the overgrowth effect here, like this. Every shot was that big, and I think it was honestly a little bit bigger if I'm not mistaken. But Sprout release was let's just call it cinema. If you were there and you had Sprout, you were having a great time. And if you were playing against Sprout, you probably broke a phone or maybe two, or an iPad. I don't know. And then when Siege was in the game, there was also a glitch where you could throw your Sprout wall on top of the Ike, which was the turret inside the Siege thing. You could also do this with the Vault and Heist. And you throw your super on top of it, and it would push the Ike or the Vault around. You could move it around the map by throwing your super on top of it. It was the silliest thing ever, and if you haven't seen it, you definitely got to look up a glitch about it, because it was actual comedy. Speaking of comedy, I don't know how we lost this game. You know what? I'm a Sprout and Gem Grab. I can't really complain about that at all. For the final brawler, I picked one that I haven't played in a very long time, and that is OG's favorite brawler, which is Spike. Loading in right now, I just realized that I have the pin cushion gadget on, which I probably have the least efficient build for Spike right now. Actually, I've got curveball, so it's it's not that bad. But anyway, Spike's, I feel like, just a forgotten brawler, which is why I was very excited to at least play him today. OG's favorite brawler has been Spike for a long time. Fun fact about OG and I as friends, by the way, is that him and Bobby were two of the first people that I ever collaborated with. This is before I was even making videos like that. I was mostly just streaming, and we did a video, and it was my most viewed video for a long time. Yeah, they've been friends of mine for a long time, and I know that he loves Spike more than anything, which I don't know why at this point, because Spike just gets torched for all the same reasons that a lot of other brawlers get torched, and that it's assassins are just running the meta. Obviously, Spike's got high DPS, like obviously, right? But I can't do anything about that. There is nothing to be done about that. And anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm ending on a bad note. It is what it is. Like the video. Thanks for watching. See you later.